Hello there, Pisces. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Pisces for March of 2018. What I've done for us is I've pulled 4 cards for the month. I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading. Hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I advise you to look at your moon sign and your rising sign. It gives us a bigger perspective or more comprehensive view of the month because these are just general readings. Sometimes the sun sign does not get it for us. The other thing is because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. All of us Pisces, I guess that means, are now named Frankie for the time of the reading. And the other thing is I don't think the cards are going to go week by week for us. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like a theme. Now, the message that I'm getting for us for this month kind of is interesting in a way. It's like if there's circumstances we don't like, it seems like we're going to happily adapt to them. But most people, or change them, however it works. Most people are used to us as being givers. And this month, for whatever reason, we want life on our terms. I don't know if it's the Pisces moon adding to this. It seems to be, for some reason, affecting the readings or the flavor of the month, so to speak. But that was the message, I'm always giving, I'm giving, I'm giving, I'm giving, and now I'd like it my way, my way. I adapt, I do this, I do that, but I'd like life on my terms this month for whatever reason. Our words are joy. This month, we have our 5 words in there: joy, purification, resilience, awakening, and power. And that word purification for me kind of goes with what the message was. It's like when I hear Spirit tells me the word purification, to me it means I've cried more than enough tears. That's exactly what it means to me, so I'm going to give it to you. It's like I've cried more than enough tears. The word resilience is in there. I've been tough, I've been strong, I've done it, and now I want life on my own terms. Resilience, awakening, and power. Joy, purification, resilience, awakening, and power. And do we got the cards to go with that message or what? I don't know what, because our card on the bottom of the deck is the World card. Can you believe it, Pisces? We have lucked out. This is success in all of our endeavors. This is joy. No matter what we choose, say we choose, we're all different Pisces. We're going to have a new job or whatever it is. We may move across the world with this card, go on a trip, do whatever it is. If we choose it, right? If it is within that vision or our awakening into our power, we will have it. And we are assured because we've taken, it's kind of like we've matured when you get this card. We've taken all the knowledge, all the power, all the awakenings that we've had that Spirit has given us, and we've trusted in that higher power, and now this is ours. So it's like good luck, good fortune, no matter what it is we choose to start or which path we choose to take. Remember what they said about purification. I have cried all the tears I'm going to cry. We are assured that we will meet with success. Assured. It's like, were we working towards a financial goal? Yes, we've got it. Were we working towards a new marriage or a new relationship? Finally, he proposed, she, whatever, proposed. But I am Pisces. I am standing in my power, and we are full-blown intuitive this month, so we know we're getting it. We want life on our terms, finally, and I think we have suffered through it. It is time for that joy. You know, I believe truly, I don't know, maybe some of you had the most blessed 2017, but it was a rough, rocky ride for a lot of people. So if that was, you were one of the ones that it was in that rough, rocky ride, you know, or you were one of the ones that was working towards a goal, we have it, you know. This can be, you know, getting married, having a kid, you know, all of these things. Where was my focus at for all that time? I made it. I've made it. We have three major arcanas in this reading, you know? So that's like guaranteed joy. We toughed it out, Pisces. I know most of us want to run back in the corner, jump in the bed, and cover our head up, right? But I don't think we're going to do this anymore. It's almost like I am Pisces. Hear me roar, which is kind of funny in a way when you think about our personalities, because usually we're sweet and kind and, you know, that kind of stuff. All of a sudden I can feel this strength, and I don't know if it is that Pisces moon energy. It's like that awakening, that psychic push, you know. I'm going for it. And we got the King of Cups in our reading. That's us. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can be male or female, you know, but we're showing up in our own reading. It can mean it's someone outside of us that's kind of like a father figure, or perhaps the person we want to marry. These are general readings. I can't hone it down. It's male or female, you know, but someone that no matter what happened to us, they would be standing there. They would rush to our aid, you know. Maybe some of us Pisces are going to rush to our own aid this month, you know. We have that awakening. We are taking that power in our hands. And for those of us that this is not a person or us showing up in the reading, if there is anything, creative endeavors, any kind of thing that we are doing, right, as Pisces, this card assures that we will finish it, do it. We were resilient enough to do it, you know, whatever. Or someone else is going to come out of the woodwork and help us to accomplish that, you know. This can even just mean like the father figure in our life, or someone who stands in like a father or is fatherly to us. You know, we needed something, they're there. They figure out a way, they're going to help us out, which is generally us Pisces. We're there. We're going to figure out a way to help you out. You know, maybe we want life on our own terms for a while. You know, it feels like somebody flipped a switch. You know, I know these cards go both ways, and maybe we feel like we're being selfish or something. But this is a stance of true power, because the King of Cups stands beside his subjects. He does not rule over them. He stands with them. He supports them. He listens to their ideas. He listens very clearly to what his subjects are saying. It's that kind of attitude. Whatever choices the King of Cups makes, it benefits all of the people that are under him. You know, it's that benevolence that is true or whole awakening of power. The true, that's how they said it to me. I had to listen again. The true or whole awakening of power. I mean, what a card to get, whether it's us in our own reading, you know, with the word awakening and power, because our next card's the Sun card. This means the sun is shining on us. For those Pisces of us that wanted children, that are getting married with this world and the King of Cups showing up, this card denotes children also. Means whatever we are doing, whatever creative endeavor we are working towards, or whatever endeavor, job, maybe new marriage, maybe new life, Maybe we're traveling, the other side of the world to a different climate, and that's where we're going to live, or vacation. It can mean vacations for those of us, that are going on vacations. The sun shines on all of us, but this card is the card of good fortune also. So that means with that, it's a card of joy. I mean, who's not happy when the sun's shining? All of those wonderful things that we've struggled with, that word resilience, and purification. We've cried and cried. It's coming back, Pisces. Remember the word awakening and stepping into our own power, because that's going to become extremely important, believe it or not, because our next card's the Hierophant, and that's the card of something is organized in our life, a structure, uh, organization that we really appreciate, that we're under all the rules and regulations, Maybe it's the corporation that we work for. Maybe we're striving for a better position in that corporation. We have to adhere to the rules because it's a particular set of rules, but usually it's one that we are in agreement with, because otherwise, with the Hierophant, if we are not in agreement with the rules, there's usually a punishment. So, sometimes I think about that. What did they call that word? I can't even pull it from my head. Yeah. Oh, like the Catholic Church, and you got married to a Protestant years ago, and they excommunicate you, or Amish, and is that Amish? I'm not sure. Not Quaker. Amish, I think, and you do something wrong that's outside of their belief system, they shun you, or you get that look from people. But this is something we actually appreciate and respect in the sense of the way these cards are laying, for this month. Maybe we want to take a better leadership position or move up the ladder in our career, or or this is the church we want to belong to or get married in, we have to stick with the structure, like in the Catholic thing. Oh, I'm of a different religion, so I have to, because my partner is very religious that I'm marrying, and she, whatever, wants me to get married with them in the Catholic Church. I have to go take the religious instruction. But I'm willing. I'm willing. I have the world. I have the sun. I got the King of Cups. I'm good. I'm awakened. I'm Pisces. I'm standing back in my power, right? And we're going to remember that throughout this month because of that message. Pisces are givers. We're natural givers. It's the first thing we do for most of us, unless we've really picked up a bad trait of it, and we're taking from others. For the very most part, we don't do that. We give first and foremost, and now we're asking kind of like for it to come back on our terms. And that's a simple thing, and that will bring us joy. It'll put us back in our power. It will give us the awakening. We've stood the test. We stood the test. We have the Hierophant in here. The Hierophant's something that stood for years and years and forever. Because our next card here is the Eight of Swords. And that, I have to tell you, that showed up a lot in these readings this month, no matter how much I shuffle these cards up, okay? And the Eight of Swords is a card of not choosing to look at a situation as it is, or feeling blocked from making the choice. The Two of Swords is I'm in total denial. I got the blindfold on. I don't even know what's happening to me. I always think of that. Just the example that comes to mind is the marriage that, they go out with other couples. Everybody thinks they're the perfect thing, and they walk back into the house. They lock the doors, and she walks into another room. He walks into another room, and they don't even speak to each other the rest of the week. It's horrible, but they're denying it's a bad marriage. They have no one in their life except when they come together for that 3 seconds. If they were out to dinner alone, they wouldn't even speak to each other. They'd be on 2 cell phones. This card is different in the respect of I know the choice I have to make. I may feel thwarted, or it's not the right time to make the choice, or there's things holding me back from making the choice, but the choice has to be made. Change always comes. She's tied up in loose pieces of ribbon, let's say. It's not even heavy rope. She has 8 swords around her. This blindfold on my old deck is over her eyes. In this particular thing, it's over her mouth. She's not speaking up. She has to speak up. Us Pisces, we don't want to speak up. We don't like the conflict and the crazies of the world. Some of us Pisces, it's almost like the world's too tough for us, or so harsh we can't understand how other human beings could even think or act like that. That's probably the purification word that's come up in our reading. We're pretty joyful beings in and of itself. We bring people happiness. We want them to be happy. But this month, this is here. So what Spirit is saying is shake those off. They're barely tied. If you can't untie the blindfold, take one of those big old butt swords that are all stuck in the ground around you and cut it off and walk through. The whole front of this card is wide open. There's nothing behind her that's holding her back. She's already out of that situation. So when she makes the choice, everything falls into place. What does she get? She gets the world, she gets the King of Cups, she gets the Sun, she gets the Hierophant, a couple rolls there, but she gets joy. She's cried all the tears she's going to cry. She's resilient, she's Pisces, she's tough. Underneath, we can stand up when we have to. We have awakened into what is our true sense of purpose and power. Think about that one for a minute. This woman won't even speak, right? Pull that off your mouth. That's like I'm duct taped. That's what I used to want to do to my ex-husband. I actually slept, Pisces, with a roll of duct tape in my nightstand drawer, just in case he said something. I thought some night I might duct tape his mouth. Pull it off. Pull it off. Shake it off. Look at the situation clearly. You're not in denial any longer. You know the choice. Make it. And all these cards fall into place because of that. And isn't that just wonderful? That Eight of Swords character, her ears are even covered. And what card do we get, Pisces? Listen. So I know, my whole heart just went, whoop. My whole heart knows we are getting this message. It says, the angel's like this. It's like, shut up, Pisces. You're in that situation. Your ears are plugged. You can't see. You can't speak. Remember, take that time while you're all tied up in there to listen to what Spirit's telling us. Feel their joy. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state. We are givers. We are not receivers. That's what they said we wanted in that message at the beginning. We want life on our terms this month, okay? Without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. Quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. What better card to go with this reading, huh? Really, Pisces. It says, You received this card because the angels wish to get their message through to you. They ask that you will talk less and listen more. That's me, I talk all the time. When we're stressed, we tend to chatter out of nervousness. Give your worries to the angels and trust that they've heard your prayers. If it seems they're not answering your prayers, it's probably because you're not listening to their answers. So retreat to a quiet place with the intention of listening to your angels. Then close your eyes, breathe deeply, listen, and I'm going to say awaken and take back your power. Take back your joy. The additional meanings are avoid noisy environments. You've been hearing your angels correctly. Turn off the television or the radio. Your hearing is becoming sensitive because you've been tuning into the angels. Clear your ear chakras by visualizing light clearing the aura above each eyebrow, or blow your nose and pop your ears. Well, Pisces, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I don't get a chance a lot to write y'all back, but I really appreciate them. And if anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all of the information is down below at the website. And to anyone who wants to set it or schedule an appointment with me, all the information to do that is over there at the website. And to everybody I've met through doing 2 whole years now of the YouTube readings, and to everyone I've met through 29 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, privilege, and a joy to have served you. And hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.